Good morning, everybody. Today is February 20th, 2026. Well, let's just get this thing started, shall we? Um, so, let's see. From what I see, well, the market fell about about 250 points overnight from 3 a.m. to now, and the market is still falling. We're at 24,700. Nothing interesting yet. I don't know what the cause was for the fall. Looks like the bond yields are down. VIX is up. NDX down, Russell down, S&P down, Dow Jones is down as well. The VIX is up. TSX is down. Could see a dip before pre-market. That could be the case. Or we could finally break out of those balance areas that we've been waiting for. Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. So I got two targets that we could either chase. We could chase back to 2,500, which is the balance range high. Or we could chase down to the balance range low of 500 and finally break it. I think, actually, I don't even know what I think, to be honest. We got PMI at 9 too, so that can be a good catalyst. University of Michigan sentiment final Supreme Court opinion on tariffs. This could be actually really volatile day. Hold on. $170 billion of Trump tariff at risk in court fight. All right, guys, I changed my opinion. We could have a very volatile day. If they overrule tariffs, naming them unconstitutional, we have to pay back like $200 billion. So it's gonna be a really good day. Maybe the market falls like fucking 3%. Oh, it'd be beautiful. It'd be free money. Bookmap didn't take 10 years to load though. Let's see. We got a lot of orders at 2,400. They're just resting. 25's highlighted. 24,625's highlighted. 24,125 has 100. Let's see, ES. What's ES doing? 300 orders at 67.50. 100 points downwards. Okay, so I think what they're anticipating is big downward movement. All right. U.S. presses Iran for nuclear deal. Interesting. VIX is up to 21. I'm very surprised that yesterday was such a consolidated day, considering like nothing went up. Every tech stock was down. I think maybe Nvidia was up or something, but literally every tech stock was down. We had no demand to the upside, and yet we still we consolidated heavily in a small range, and then broke to the upside, consolidated there, and then fell a little bit back to balance range low. But it's whatever, It is what it is. We'll live. I did take a loss yesterday, and then I took the loss the day before. So I still. Let's So my P&L is still $2,000 on this account. So $2,000 in profit. I'm still up $1,300 on the week. That Tuesday where I made $2,500 was a really good day. Kind of saved my P&L for the month or for the week. So max loss today. Obviously, we're gonna keep it at 700. There's no reason, if we're just constantly, minus 250, minus 250, minus 250. There's no point in staying into the market and keep on trading. I think that should be. Get a market delay. Yeah. There's no reason to keep trading, over trading. It burned me more times than not. So what I used to do is, I would turn off that, daily loss limit. Say, hey, I know I can make this back. Some days I would. I'd make it all back plus some after being down 750, 800. But other times it just completely blows the account because you don't know when to stop. Right. Sometimes a useful tool like a daily loss limit it's pretty good. It's pretty good for your psych, saying, hey, I'm done for the day. I have I knew that losing this amount of money was definitely a possibility, but at least it's not more than that. You know what I mean? You may lose for the day, but at least you capped your loss. And that was the yesterday and the day before. Yeah, day before I had $1,000 loss limit because I had more drawdown available. I was in 4,000 in profit, so I said, hey, a good probability that I can make this back, just due to the drawdown I had, but obviously didn't work out. And then yesterday I lowered it even more to 700, so I had less drawdown. I only had 3,000 instead of 4, and then I ended up losing that 700. So now I have 2,000. I'm just gonna keep it at 700, but not upset whatsoever. Like people say, it's numbers on a screen. I just got to be safer. Yesterday, I was leveraging a little bit more, just because it was a slower market. Instead of my max 4 micros, I went 6, and that just caused a bigger turning point in drawdown. US GDP cools. That's interesting. Let's see. Negative 4.7 thousand on DS. I think it could be a really good bearish day today. And I do love my bearish days. Easy targets, easy entries. People hate them. People hate them a lot. We got really bearish days. People hate that. I love it. When I started trading, kind of market was a little bit slow, but not really volatile. And then once I really started trading, it was in March or April when we had the tariffs announcement. So the market was falling 2-3% a day. That's the market I kind of got brought up in. So very familiar market conditions. I know the kind of patterns that come with that market. People get trapped in, buying the lows. And usually, you might get a little nice reversal for maybe 50, 100 points. But at the end of the day, that little reversal, it's going to stop you out each time. It's better to stay on the right side of the market when it comes to the market falling. Retail sales volume terms were unchanged in December. Despite U.S. tariffs fueling uncertainty in the Canadian economy, consumers continued to shop in 2025 with retail sales up 4% compared to 1.6% in the previous years. Yeah, but how much was it bought on that? And then retail sales in 2025 were partly supported by a Russian Trump bemoans shutdown impact on GDP before fourth quarter read. Bank of America says U.S. stocks draw lowest shares of global flows since 2020. Wow. And now into shift investments towards U.S., Europe in new business plan. Ecuador's cocoa boom is quietly changing global supply map. Dodgers are annoying, greedy, and also good for baseball. White brings chaos deals test relations with Trump. Euro's up, USD over JPY is up, GBP over USD is up. Euro USD is about break even. Bitcoin's coming back up. I can't believe Bitcoin. Or actually, no. I've been saying to a lot of people, don't buy crypto. And not just to not buy it because it's just, so volatile that you're going to be down 20% or you're going to be up 20%. It's not really worth that risk. It's because every time Bitcoin comes to an all-time high, what happens in the next year? It falls to fucking zero. And people are like surprised that like Bitcoin went from 120 to 60, dropped 50%. And they're buying it up. They were buying it up at 90. And I was like, dude, that's just the dumbest thing in the world. There's people buying XRP at 250 saying it's a bargain. No, it's not a bargain. It's a bargain when it falls to fucking zero. Because that shit's worthless. All crypto has zero worth attached to it. And if you try to say otherwise, where's the physical asset that it could be attached to actually provide value to it? No, there's nothing. There's nothing. Right? So the day it comes to zero, then it's kind of be like, all right, let me toss money in just to see if it pops back up. If I lose whatever, then it's okay. But that's a risk if Bitcoin falls to like 10,000, that's a risk I would take. If I could buy Bitcoin at 10,000 just because the underlying value that people place on it, then I would buy it. And people were like hyping up XRP, saying it's gonna be like the next fucking US dollar or something. Like, what are you talking about? If you want a good investment, put it in US tech stocks. Or better yet, if you want to even safer, better investment, just put it into gold. Well, not now because it's at all-time highs, but bonds are great too for slow, safe investments. I personally invest in Google. I don't think Google's going anywhere. It's the number one search engine in the world, especially with an AI catered to it now. I know y'all, you be using Google and you guys just type into the AI now. You know how useful that shit is? They're going to be around for a while. And CBD fell on NQ, but went up on ES. That's kind of interesting. I wasn't expecting that one. I'm going to pull up an ES chart. Out of curiosity. ES has been fucking me in the ass. Why is ES cleaner? All right, market open. Let's see it. Got an imbalance of sellers from the start. when I look at the open, I kind of don't make any informed decisions. A lot of times you see sweeps up, sweeps down. Especially when so many orders are coming in, the spread has to kind of just match those orders, right? So if imagine like, someone at opens just says, I'm going full port, and they put in, 20,000 lots, you're going to have to sweep a lot of liquidity before you make that first push upwards, right? The same thing with sells, right? You're selling, 1,000 lots, you got to collect that spread. Got to collect that liquidity before you move to that intended destination. So we swept under 700. We're up to 740. CVD's kind of consolidating. Looks like ES's CVD is reversing. There's a lot of buyers trying to step in, try to take it to point of control at 65. NQ's point of control is 775. Let's see what happens at 75. Are we going to stay under the point of control, or are we going to break it? A big sweep. Let's see, Google's up, Meta's down, Tesla's down, Nvidia's down, Netflix down, Apple's down. What's Google driving this up? What's Microsoft at? Microsoft is down as well. We all open bearish. Everything's falling. See what happens at 800. Okay, well, we're up 100 points at open. Not something I expected at all, considering everything's fucking bearish, but sure. Coming into overnight VWAP at 834. It's like we're breaking above 800. See if those orders stay. Yes, still hasn't reached this point of control. NQ just made it there first. See some kind of hedge going on ES. Wow. Meta's green now. Tesla's still red. Nvidia is green. Microsoft is red still. Hasn't moved. Oh, okay. All right. We're shredding. We're shredding. That's for sure. Well, I was completely wrong about a bearish day. Looks like we're coming to the balance range high, maybe. All the way at 25. It's only 150 points away. That's a definite. That could be definitely a good move. I don't really see orders formed. Got 100 orders at what it looks like to be 200. Are we really just gonna pump to 200? Let's see what ES shows. Not really anything. Most amount of orders is at, looks like 905. Let's see what happens about 68.75. Got a large node at 68.75. Why on earth would we take a fat dip overnight just to make it back in the morning? It just doesn't make sense to me. I got a lot of orders under 800. It's the only place we see any populated orders. What the fuck is she talking about? We just moved like 30 points on ES to the upside and then almost 150 points on NQ. Almost 200 points on NQ. Walmart's down. Interesting. Wally World's not doing well. No, they beat earnings. That's why they gapped up 3% in one day. I'm getting a lot of sell pressure now. I don't know if I want to enter in just to catch that dip to New York VWAP, which is just 30 points. I'm seeing a lot of buyer absorption. See someone trying to hammer the spread. Oh, jeez. My throat's fucking me. Okay. Yeah, I don't see anything I like yet. You could see that as a bounce to 900. I don't know if I want to take that. It's 30 points. Also doesn't look that stable. CVD on ES is still negative. You can see this flipping very soon. But it looks like it's going back down again. Looks like NQ's carrying the race today. We rejected 900 multiple times throughout overnight. I don't know if I want to take any trades as of right now. We're swinging above overnight VWAP. Looks like volume's dying out. Probably waiting till the news. And it got cold today. Yesterday was like 60 something. The day before was like almost 70. Today it was 30 degrees outside. I was like, fuck. It's way too cold. I hate Chicago weather. Hate it. It's terrible. Back at point of control for the S&P. Look at what S&P looks like. S&P looks like it's not really that bullish. NQ looks bullish because we got that pump. Oh, okay. Someone's hammering. Ooh. Okay. We're really bullish for the day then. CVD completely reversed on ES from -5 to positive 100. Days like this, man. There's not even a good move that you could have even taken yet. No retest of like New York. Overnight got hit with daily open. It's still not a great trade. No real definite target. I mean, maybe you're chasing 25,000, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. Not the type of price action I like. I don't like those big gap ups with like little to no retracement. Especially if there's orders catered to the downside. I mean, CVD is saying, hey, we're getting a lot of buy orders, but this thing could swing under 900 very easily. Very easily. Right? And my entry price would have been about 860. Right? That second retest. Like we come down, went up a little bit, didn't break that high, had two little bearish candles. So 860 would be there, and then what, you target 900, 40 points. It's not really the greatest move, in my opinion. Looks like we soaked all those levels above 900. Looks like CVD's fallen. Google's up 2%. Meta's up 0.5. Tesla's still down. Nvidia is about break even. And then Microsoft is still down 0.13. Okay, order book's clearing up. News is coming out. Is that PMI, right? Yeah, PMI came out. See what PMI says. Nothing. It's probably going to push it higher. Yeah, PMI did nothing. Nothing yet. I'll start looking at a trade if we once we get to 25,000. See if we get a failed auction break to the downside. It's like logging this doesn't make any sense as of right now. If I did take that pullback trade, I mean that would have been a nice clean 100 points. Just the one thing, there's just no solidified target. Also, you want to do 25,000, but to me, I think it's a little bit too risky, especially if we pump up 200 points and then you want to take the retest and try to target another 100 points. Like, you know, NQ's only up 0.34 on the day. Especially if you have news on 8:45 and at 9 that are high impact, you don't know if it's going to reverse or not. CVD's down. Not on NQ though, just on ES. Look at that. Look at that. Already reversed. Yeah, your position would have been tapped out by now. Especially if you try to add in on a pullback or something. Make the right decision. I'm not really sold on the bullish pressure today. I think there's too much important news coming out. Honestly, I might. I'm short 2 contracts. Like ES is pushing down to a different move. That buying pressure completely worn out. I think PMI didn't come out as what it was expected to. We're at 900. Now we got a lot of space to work with. We got great targets at 847 at New York VWAP. Overnight VWAP's at 45. Looks like we got sustained pressure from the sellers. Yes, spreads are getting hammered with sells. Come back to point of control on ES and Q. We're up about 30 points. We got point of control at 775. Hopefully we don't bounce off of New York here. We haven't even touched New York. New York is 50. Looks like 80 is holding for the sellers. We're not really getting a big hit on the spreads for the buyers. We would see CVD spike. CVD actually spiked down on this move. Got a minus. Ooh, got some buyers stepping in. This looks good. This looks good. Nice, nice. Can we break New York? That's a big question. We're at 65. I don't see many buyers stepping in at 60s, so this could swing. Yeah. Yeah, looks like 60s are getting hammered. Yeah. Yep. Nothing scary yet. CVD bounced a little bit. ZS is on its POC. But it looks like sellers are still holding this position pretty well. Haven't really broke 70. There's now demand under 800. Mm-hmm. All right, we're up about 50 points. It's not bad. Mm-hmm. We're holding New York for right now. Okay, the spread's getting hammered with buy orders. Yep. We're testing 90. 90 breaks. Should step out of this. Man, 90s are getting hammered with sellers. Okay, I hopped in for 2 more contracts at 90. I like this rejection of 90. This looks good for right now. I think 800 could be a very big solidified target. 70s. Got some sell orders at 70s, but not really. This could swing now under 50s. Very nice, very nice. Come on. Let's hold 60s. Let's hold those 60s levels. CVD is barely holding on by a thread. But we're really going to watch this, right? We want 70s to hold on this. But look at that. Got orders sitting at what it looks like to be just at 60. Can we hold it? Can we hold it? Got news in 5 minutes. Hopefully I could be out by then. Nice, nice, nice. Come on, hold 70. Get to 50. Get to 50 for me. Get to 50 for me. Not loving this. Spread's kind of getting hammered either way. Okay. We got some sellers trying to step in and take this lower. Can they hold it? Can they hold it? Break under 60? Hold that break. Come on. Hold that break. Ah. $70s. Still holding. There's some seller trying to hold down $70s. Looks like those buyers at $60s are getting wiped out. It's because the news is coming out very soon. Can we hold it? Can we hold 65? We got 70 orders at what it looks like to be 90. Come on, break those lows. Sellers are really trying to take this thing lower. Come on. I got a limit buy 2 at 800. Take me out for half my position. 60s are holding with a lot of sellers. Some buyers are trying to take it out of 60. It doesn't look like it's working. And it decided to work. Mm-hmm. 80s holding. Oh, come on. Clear targets. ES's order book completely cleared up. This could be good or really bad since news is coming out. I don't know if you can break down what the average person seeing right now in terms of stuff that's AI generated versus maybe more traditional human generated. But what's that going to look like in a year or 5 years? There's actually a lot of hybrid content that you want to talk about, synthetic content and organic content, and show needs. But there's a lot of content where AI is part of it. It's not really any orders above. We got highlighted orders below. The spread's getting hammered with buy orders, which I'm not loving. 80s holding. Okay, order book's clearing up for news. We're going to hold this. I expect the news to drive it bearish. Okay. Okay, I'm not feeling confident with this bearish confluence anymore. Oh. What? Oh, okay, okay. Spread's getting hammered. Okay, I'm out. I'm not loving this. I don't know what the hell just happened with this news, but it's not fucking great. Yeah, good thing I hopped out. Okay. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. Whoa. Whoa. What on earth just happened? What the hell? What the fuck? What in the world just came out? Thank God I opt out. Oh, the struck down. Oh my. That's why the markets are loving it. I didn't think they were going to be struck down. I'm hopping for 2 contracts right here. Spread's getting hammered with sell orders. Broke out a balance range high. The spread's completely clear. Those orders under 800 stayed. Nice. 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 Fake breakout. Beautiful. Oh, dude. DS might fuck my position up. Nice. Nice. We're getting a good dip. Nice. 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 Great volatility right now. Nice. Nice. There we go. Awesome. Up 300 on this position. Almost 100 points. What a beautiful move. Wow. Can we break 900? I'm going to hammer one more sell contract. thing's gonna shoot lower, I think. Come on, hold New York, hold New York. Break 900. Uh-oh. Hold on. Got a lot of aggressive sell hammering. There's zero orders to the upside. Zero orders. Nice. Whoa. Okay. What a great move. Can we hold this break? Can we hold this move? Can we hold 80? 80. Spread's hammering red. No targets to the upside. Not even on ES. Can we hold this? It's a big question. Can we hold it? Swept all those orders above 900. Could shoot this thing lower. Oh, come on. The spread's getting hammered. We're at 30s, 35, 40. Can we hold under 40? Unlikely. Wow. Retracement of the full move. Oh, jeez. Still holding. Okay. Okay. It's a good reaction. Okay, that's a good move. Can we hold it? We're at 50s. Broke under 50s. Can we hold 50s? That's the big question. $70s. Oh, jeez. Really? Oh, okay. All right. We're testing balance range high. 25. It's not holding great. Oh, this thing's just going to push higher, isn't it? Should we break under 25,000? That's a big question. Spread is red. CVD is positive, which I don't like. ES is falling. NQ should fall as well. Back down to 90s. Okay. Nice, nice. Holding under 90. Correct. We're at 900 for ES. ES broke 900. This should be a good move downwards. Back down to 70s, holding under 80s. And we jump back to 90. Let's see what's going on here. I'm getting good volume, good sell volume right here. Back down to 60s. $70s holding. We got a lot of buyers at 70. Back up to 90. 90s holding. Should be just a small retest. We can break below it. Oh, come on. What is going on? 90, 80, 70. Nice. Spread's getting hammered. I think we're completely overbought. All right. That's good. That's really good. Break 50s, break 50s, break 50s. Zoom in on the action. This looks like bearish order flow to me. Sellers are hammering 50. Yeah, it's a trap buyer setup. First one I've seen in a long time. Long time. Up 150 on this position. Okay, we broke 30s. Very nice. Broke into 30s. Can we break 30s? 40s holding pretty well. It might retest 50. CVD's going up, but market's selling off. Too many sellers in the market. Yep. They're trying to get out. They're trying to get out of this market right now. We're slamming under 30. Could be a clean move to 900 where New York VWAP is. Come on, break under 30, down to 20. Okay, we got a small retest. ES is holding under 90 at 85. Oh yeah, nice. CVD's at 2,000 now. It's starting to fall. Okay, this could be really good. Right here, this break under 30. I don't see any buying pressure trying to take this thing higher. Sweeping under 20 now. Come on, break under 20. Nice. Up to 900. What's going to happen at 900? Okay, we got a lot of orders sitting at 875. Nice. We got a good dip. Beautiful swing under 900. Spread's completely negative. CBD fell 500. Beautiful move. Beautiful move. I'm going to put a limit buy 2 at 800. Under 70s is holding. Up 550 on this position. Nice. Great volume coming in. That spread underneath is beautiful. Beautiful order flow. Okay, 80 is holding on. Okay, we're going to be retesting New York right here. CBD up a little bit. Oh, okay. Really? All right. Okay. Yeah. Wow. All right. Back in the 40s and the 50s? What on earth, dude? 100-point reversal in one candle? Really? Oh, hell nah, bro. Oh, falling back down? No way. Seriously? Wow, 100-point reversal in 1 minute. Wow, that is just nuts. That is nuts. We're back into 70s, 80s, 90s. Oh, jeez. What on earth? Just complete order flow just switched in 1 minute? Oh, what a stressful day already. All right, I'm getting a good swing under. I'm getting lower highs. CBD staying under 2,000, which is a good sign. Could just be a spike. Volatility spike. It looks like we could break under 60. I'm going to add in one more contract right here. If we stay under 60. Okay, I'm in one more contract, total for 4. We're holding under 60. Under 70. If we could break under 60 again, this could be a nice confirmed move lower. I see a lot of demand on ES to the upside, which I don't like. But the way the CBD stayed stable, holding under 70, kind of buying volume died down, under 900 on ES. Could go back down to point of control. It's a very choppy range today, guys. Very choppy range. And we bounced 20 points in 1 second. CBD's up. Okay, good sweep. Good sweep of 2,500. 90s, barely holding on. It's going to be a consolidated market, isn't it? $2,500 holding. CBD holding on. Nope. We got that break. Yep. Okay. Can we get that break? Nice. Spread's getting hammered with sell orders. Can we dip back below 500 is the question. And it does not look like we can. I might get stopped out here. Really? Wow, dude. Yup. Out. Down 750 on the day. Oh. God, this market, man. And it reverses now, doesn't it? It reverses now. Yeah, it reversed now. Well, that's my kind of luck. Well, guys, we broke above balance range high 3 times. 2 times we rejected, and now I guess we're gonna swing above it. I don't know. That's kind of retarded. I can't tell what this market is doing today. I thought I was in a good move. I was up 500, and then in less than a minute, it spiked back up to my break even and then hit my stop. So what can you do? That's just I haven't won a trade in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 7. I haven't won a single trade in 17 trades I've taken. 17 trades. That's disgusting. Watch this reverse right now under 500. That's disgusting. Okay. Well, guys, I'm calling it today. I'm apparently not on the right side of the market for some reason. So, all right. You guys have a great day. I'll catch y'all on Monday. Peace.